Gotta make sure that the mic is actually on, because it's always muted whenever I first start, and I don't know. Is it on? I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it is on until my fiance can check, because YouTube won't let me click on my own. There we go. Yeah, it's on. Okay. I am playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know what this is. This is not the... Wait. DDLC? Huh? Yeah, there we go. Apparently there's other stuff. It just... Oh, okay. It's just extra stuff. It just added it. Oh, dude. Listen to the jam. You can't hear it. I have my headset on. Or they can hear it, but you can't. Load game. Okay. Which one was it? That one. Okay. Okay. The last place that I left off was the second poem thing. I'm gonna have to turn down my headset because. Oh, I like this one, John Cana. It has some nice feelings in it. Well, she's saying the same exact thing she said last time, and it's making me angry. I know I'm a perfect writer. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. What a... God, I hate her. I guess I like them both. Why did I pick Sayori first? I hate this chick. That's not very helpful, you know. It isn't. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. Then why are you in this club? God, what a dumbass. But that's why I just go by my heart. I hate her so much. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. No, wrong, false. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. True, thank you. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Okay, she's infecting me with her sentimental feelings. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Why would... what? Me neither. Okay. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? No, Sayori, you suck. That's so sweet. Yeah, right. Bro's giving off huge Jotaro energy. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Jesus, are you threatening her? Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, what? Oh, that's me, not her. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. What a nerd. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems, too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. So you're nothing. You're a blank slate. You suck. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. What does that mean? It's like I'm talking to mentally deranged people at all times. And make a nice happy rainbow, bruh. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. No, it's not. Don't give in to her insanity. It is? Maybe... Oh crap, that's her, not me. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, John Cana. I should write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay. Bottles. I pop my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together. like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my crap, where'd it go? Inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, oof. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay, this chick is obviously depressed. This this is just pure depression, my god. Holy crap. That's a good response to that, actually. Just holy crap. Say, Hori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. She might die. Is she the first to die? Don't just look at me and look away. Do you know? I feel like you do. Sayori has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Let's see what you've written for. Wait, what you've written for today. Okay. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Jonkana, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Wait, what? Oh. Who said maybe that's why? I have no idea. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery, girl. Yuri visibly swallows. Gulp. Even her hands appear sweaty. Bro, I only sweat through my palms. Yuri, I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this. I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. It does, you're a nerd. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. What a... Dude, I hate her.
You have one of my followers on TikTok commenting smash on everything.
Good. And besides, people would just laugh at me. I'm laughing at you right now. You suck, Yuri. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? ... Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. She has no friends, she's lonely. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do! Exclamation point. If it's with you. What a whore. Okay, you're gonna have to read this one again. On to my fiance.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon... The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting.
Is there more? Oh my god, there's so much more. No, you're not. It's not that much, is it? Wait, where is it? Do you want to just put on the headset so you can read it?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
You can listen to DD.
Okay. Passing the headset to my fiance until they're done reading this.
The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. I think that's better.
Is that what it's about? Okay, everybody give a hand to my fiance, because I would not have been able to read that whatsoever, and we would have had to skip it. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my own unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. I'm making fun of her.
Yes, that's much many times to your compliment.
Don't you have anything like that, John Cana? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, you are. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. I have to listen, I'm reading it. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, that's it. There really aren't many people like you, John Cana, that can write and listen. Yes there are. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Well, keep your feelings to yourself, loser. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Bless you. Did you just cough or sneeze? Stop it. But also bless you. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear, and she attacks me. Oh, her timidness disappeared, and then it just kind of said, hey, we're going to someone else. Okay, I can't remember. Yeah, Natsuki is the, well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Ah, well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Aha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Why are you burping all the time? Ugh. That was a little unnecessary. Oh, I thought that was me. That's how he would have said it anyways. He would have said it just like that. But you think of, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Honestly, fair enough. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. Her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay. Um, she might be a spider Hitler. It seems like she's trying to just genocide everyone who likes spiders and spiders in general. Um, yeah, that's worrying behavior. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. I think it was better than that. The whole spider genocide thing was kind of a turnoff. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Wait, like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Oh? The subject... Oh, the chick that doesn't like spiders? Question mark? Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Okay, I'm seeing a through line with all these poems. Were we given a specific, thing we had to write about? Who knows? Or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you, like playing Doki Doki Literature Club. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh? That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. I knew it. There is something going on, something weird going on. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Bro is judging her right after saying no one should be judged. Ooh-woo. It's not like that. I would judge her or anything. What? It's not like... Oh, okay. I thought it said it's not like that, and then I would judge her or anything. Bruh. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. Bruh. She is kind of a freak. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's not what I do best. It's what I do best after all. I just completely mixed up her words and got everything about that wrong. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Okay, there we go. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'll be Hokage. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I will not look forward to it. Okay, and on to the loser, Monica. Hi again, John. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I take that as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself, because I want her. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Ha ha ha. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What's his name? I'll kill him. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Okay, what a loser. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, I'll take a look. Okay. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sign? Cosine, tangent. Sine, cosine, tangent, that's weird. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. It's an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Does that say load me? Does that bottom thing say load me? Or love me? Wait. Yeah, load me. That's weird. Huh. So, she's the villain, right? Monica? Her poems have been strange, to say the least. It's even more abstract than your... What? Oh, are you talking to your game? Are you trying to shoot them? Oh, be stealthful. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ahaha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I think that was actually a pretty cool poem. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space of paper. Or space on paper, whatever it said. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. True. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I think I'm gonna save my game right now. Because you have startled me. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, that was strange. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room... Is this about the festival? What festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need as much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Ugh. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehehe. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. There is no poster there. Show me. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri. Wait, imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Okay. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember what Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. You did. You suck, Monica. You're the worst. So, I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. I don't like that. Strange thing to say. Finding new horizons. New Horizon Dawn. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't worry. You want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent and horrified. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... ... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. She could just say no, like that's an argument. Ooh woo. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Or should I say, sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, she might be the first to die. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. She has a bead of sweat going down. Is she planning something? I think she's planning something. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Come here and I'll give you a back rub, said the principal to me in 3rd grade. No, don't do it, I said. But back to the game. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. What podium? There's no podium there. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her reflection is pristine inflection, not reflection. She knows exactly how to apply the emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glanced around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Oh my god. I almost said reaction. The 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Ha. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I go next. What? Yuri's face says fire. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Oh my god. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. That's so cool. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns. Its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing, like I just did with that one. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. Okay. It's up to me to save this situation. Wait, that wasn't her talking. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest, rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. My Meadow. Ah ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Ehehe. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Aha. Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Ehehehe. Even John kinda liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Ehehehe. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Humph. Don't make me go before Junkana. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. I might as well let Junkana lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. That's so mean. Oh my god. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways, because I'm awesome. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. She doesn't even act like I'm as good as them. She sucks. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Jesus. So mean. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Humph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Oh god, is she about to jump out of the window? Oh no. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, and as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Okay, fine. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Stop taking that stance, you weirdo. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Why are you after Monica now? Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Genuinely. It's okay, Jonkana. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go. Already. Genuinely. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, this is the... Yes. Sorry. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Jonkana. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh my god. Agonizing. Ambient. Desire. Ooh, kawaii. Melancholy. Imagination. Unrestrained. What is par? Look at what parfait means. Oh my god, is that parfait? Oh my god, I thought it was parfait. After image. Determination, tenacious, unrequited, bubbles. Starscape, Doki Doki, because that's what I'm playing, climax. Misfortune, incongruent, explode, graveyard, chocolate. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you are all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Why is Natsuki being weird now? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and to eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't... No, I'm not judging her. The game judged her. Are you saying you don't like squid? No. I mean... No. Squid, no. No. Splatoon. You, of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name. What? It's right. Monica? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. She knows the game's translated. What are you laughing about? This is insane. How does she... Bruh. ... Ah, never mind. So she knows she's a game.
Yeah, that's the point.
What do you mean that's the point?
She's like self-aware.
The third wall?
Or whatever.
You mean the fourth wall?
I like
Triangle wall. Ah, never mind. Bruh, I'm confused. What is she? Monica. I don't know what's happening. Let's just focus on our own event for now today, okay? What does that mean? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Jonkana, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jonkana. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Uh-oh, it's a mystery. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try asking her, or talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Uh-oh, the person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Jonkana. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Ehehe. You're so funny, Jonkana. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? Oh my god. ... Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? True, Monica, you are stupid. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Honestly, she's like a madman. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. ... I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. She's psychic. Oh my god. She might be the killer just because she's psychic, actually. So it wasn't hard for me to spot a based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. You literally were. I saw you. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Yes, you did. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive of you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Jankna, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. ... Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Oh, damn. Bruh. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Bruh. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Because I don't want to. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show him? I don't care. ... Junkna, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the... I yawned. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Junkna, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on their face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. She's so long-spoken, Jesus. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Junkna. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make people make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Junkna. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into thoughts. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. Jesus. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Okay, fair enough. I thought he was being a jerk for a second. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want me to show... Wait, do you want to show me your poem? Okay. Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Crap. Would you read this? Ah. Does the horrible letters make you want to kill yourself? Okay, Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Okay, I'm gonna have to sit up for this one. Oh. And up. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Oh, yawn. Before giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touched his hands. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. I don't understand that one at all, but I know how to speak Spanish now because I just read that completely perfectly. I think, hopefully. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. ... Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't understand it whatsoever. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. ... Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always... Wait, oh my god, that was her. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Whoa, kinda coming on too hard, bro. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat. I can put her poem away. Wait, so I can put her poem away. Oh my god. Who should I show it to next? Let's go to Sayori. I should have gone to her first, and she's being whole depressed. ... It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. you're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, John Cana. Sayori, is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hee 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 hee. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Suspicious. Let's go to Natsuki, see what she thinks of my thing. ... This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us is in this club has to make sure you're not psyching off. Really. Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Wait, what? Natsuki's elbows connects with my... Okay, that's what that was. Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Yeah, or you're gonna get killed. Apparently she does not care to throw punches. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Look at the name of this poem. I'll be your beach. That's clever. That's clever. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond our sight, a sea that sprinkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Let's set you free in my windy cell. Well, okay, beaches don't have cells, boats do, but it's fine, whatever. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Ew, beaches don't have lips, and if they do, you need to leave it because it's just a giant fish. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach, except sharks. and whales and dolphins and sea urchins and jellyfish and stingrays. They killed my beautiful Steve Irwin. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. I see. Something tells me the poem Yuri showed me isn't the one she plans on sharing with everyone else. Of course, I chose not to mention that with Natsuki. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too? Making us write with a simple topic when then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Oh my god. And Monica last, as always. Hi, John Kana. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... Your style's gotten so refined, John Kana. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... ha ha ha. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Okay, that novel is beautifully written, okay? Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri is used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality, they're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, well, that seems like a threat, you weirdo. I'll share my poems with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything, an old tale of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight? Is that twilight? It's a weird way to... Twilight? whatever, sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist, and with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Jesus, that was a horrible way of saying that. Oh my god. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Oh my god. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Uwu? Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? That is actually a good point. He kinda sucks. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori, and second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Wait, did he just say that out loud? calm down, you guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival. No, what did she say? Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, bro, just tell me what Sayori said, you loser. I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Oh my god, Yuri. Jesus. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No. Wait, now Natsuki is pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But Sayori left because she was not feeling well for some reason. I think it's because my manly charm worked on her too well. She was saddened by how sexy I am. If I had to guess, that's what I'd say. Or she died or something, I don't know, who knows. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Jankana, the one who is truly useless. Oh, I thought that was her saying it. That would have been actually funny. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them your hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Oh my god. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you, Jesus. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Jankana may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Jankana to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Jankana to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though, geez, can't we just settle this already? Yeah, Jankana, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Humph. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Oh god. I can pick Sayori. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna have to remember the third slot is this choice. Okay. I'm gonna say Sayori right now. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Oh, you suck. You guys are the worst. Load. Boom, go to the third one. Okay, can't say Sayori because screw me, I guess. Yuri would probably be the least annoying. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can handle... Wait, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. Well, yeah. No, I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Jonkana? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. I don't think it is. Look at that fake smile. What a whore. Monica. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Jonkana? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? ... Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! No, that's not what I meant at all. Ah! Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Jonkana picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I am kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden? I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. So I picked the right one at the beginning because all these chicks are annoying. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. ... You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. I'm gonna do my worst just to disappoint you, Monica. You suck. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Let's make like a baby and head out. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. The way they were making a huge deal about it, I thought it would be staying at her house for the whole week. They were acting like that's what it was. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Why Sunday? Jesus. We need a little bit more time than that. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Ew. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Jonkana. I think that will make the very productive team. Productive system. Wait. Reproductive system, not productive system. Yeah, that's what I meant. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. I did. You suck. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? ... I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. Wait, what? The one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You're dumb. You're done, bro. You're done. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. I don't think that's true. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Wink, wink. Yeah, I am too. Wink, wink. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. She might have a manic episode and murder you, my dude. Is this the chance I have been... Wait, what? To make something happen between us? Okay, whatever. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind, between what Sayori said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run or down and greet me. Does this game have jump scares? Does this game have jump scares? I'm scared. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, she's fine. Hey, she's fine. Hi, Jankana. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always was. Whatever. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Jankana. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It's just wants to torture me. Ehehe. What in the world? Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ahaha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Jankana. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Ehehehe. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Jankana? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression. Oh my god, is this gonna... I've had really bad depression my whole life, Jesus. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Jesus, Sayori, calm down. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend time into me? What? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. ... I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Jonkana. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then I would have to waste effort caring about, then you would have to, instead of doing important things. I don't want you to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Jesus. Ahaha. Bro, stop laughing. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha ha ha. Bro, stop laughing. Genuinely. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Junkana, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. The only thing that could have helped. Oh my god. What if she's already dead? Hey, you think she's already dead? She said, the only thing that could have helped. You think she's already dead? Oh my god. Look. Bruh. She said the only thing that could have helped. You think she's already dead? But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Junkana. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Junkana. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Junkana. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish. No, not shellfish, selfish. I'm allergic to shellfish. No, I know I'm not, but you know what I mean. Then you have to let me be shellfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. ... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Jonkana. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Why? I'm like a heater. That's not scary. Sayori lets me go. As she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this is to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri. Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. Oh my god, it's another room. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you too. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting at aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? Yes, it's an extremely horrible thing, actually. You're insane. No, not at all. Okay, I guess it's not a bad thing. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. I yawned. Oh my god. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I think she just wants me to relax, you know? She's a very relaxed person, obviously. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Ugh. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Ew. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. She's a hippie. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. I prefer to just fart. You can even feel it permeate through your body. You can feel farts, do that too. That's 2 points for farts and 0 for aromatherapy. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. A mirror will do that last one. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. We sure that's not LSD? You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. That might be 5-hour energy. Don't you think that will be the perfect for sharing our poems? No. You don't want your heart beating quickly while you're reading out loud. Jesus. It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Tying you up. Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh, yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? No, that's a hippie curtain with words. It's just a hippie curtain you have to read. That's stupid. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Ooh woo 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 hoo woo. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Or it's the LSD she put in that diffuser. Here's a marker, John Canal. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. I thought he was about to say it's Excalibur or something. Ah, well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Just tell me, God. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Of course you're into knife play, you freak. They're just so pretty. Oh. That's not what I thought she was gonna say. Okay. I can't help it. Okay, now she's seeming like she might be a crow in disguise just because they're shiny, she's into them. She is me. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling danger, maybe. Ooh, what am I saying? Please, don't think I'm weird for this. Ah. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Bro, every kid is into knives. What type of kid doesn't like brandishing knives and chasing their friends with it? That might have just been me. I need help. But I think it kind of suits you. That's not very nice. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Jonkana, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Yeah, what do you mean, why did he do that? He was just seeing how sharp it was, that it pricked him. It's your fault for sharpening it so good. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. Why? Because you should have known I was stupid enough to stab myself on accident? It's not your fault, bro. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Jesus. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. No! Okay. Human spit carries rabies more than animal spit, so don't ever do this. This is awful. I don't want rabies. Rabies are awful. Ew, what a weirdo. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Personally, I would shove my finger deeper, just out of instincts, like trying to kill her with it. But I'm more instinctually just a crazy person, I guess. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever. Oh, I thought that was me talking, not her. Whatever. I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Or she's a vampire, my dude. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Ooh. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Chankana! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. ... Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Uh-huh. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil in the air. The air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Drankna. You just licked my blood off of my finger, you freak. Don't you ever call me weird again. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. True, she is a freak. She has no place calling me weird. Where do you keep your bandages? Ah, I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. Relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume... I yawned. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thank you. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water, okay? If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. Good thinking. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drifts, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back. Oh my god, she cuts herself. Oh, she cuts herself. Everyone in this literature club is depressed. Or dealing with something like that. What is happening here? Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah. No. Oh my god, she wears long sleeves. She wears long sleeves. And she pulled her sleeve down really fast, and she's into knives. She's cutting herself. Is she cutting herself? You've played this before. Is that what's happening? You looking for your phone? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly. How do you... Look what she's wearing. If she is cutting herself with that on and no bandages, wouldn't that like bleed through it? Yeah, I think that's what just happened. She's being suspicious, at least, unless she stole one of my items and just threw it in her sleeve and then pulled the sleeve up, which would be insane. But they just established that she's like super into knives, and she was doing that, so I'm guessing she was cutting herself or something. Yuri hurt, and the whatever her name is depressed. This game is getting really dark. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall, behind the podium, at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush, then adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to save as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's just not a lot. It's just it's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! I thought that was going to be like a cute little, oh, we touch each other's hands, but he just headbutted her. Just full force. Bro was going for that paintbrush, and he doesn't care who has to die. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a towel, and then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to react. Wait, react back? Oh, crap. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Oh my god, she's reading my mind. I knew she had psychic powers. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this Disney feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Is she poisoning me? I think she poisoned me. Ah, Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? No, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything... well, I pressed X way too fast on that one. Okay. Phew. Ha 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 ha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. Now I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, ... Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot, you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, You know what I'm trying to say. You're very thoughtful, Jonkana. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah! Hi, Jonkana. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Jonkana. I just stopped by to say hi. Um, well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. She is crying. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Jonkana? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Jonkana. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Well, why'd you come over then? Come on. God. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Well, you're being selfish by coming over here and ruining the mood. Come on. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Did Monica tell you to kill yourself? Don't do that. Don't listen to that whore. ... Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Jonkana. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? God. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Bruh. Sayori, God. Sayori, always ruining the mood, am I right? Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Jonkana. I like you so much that I want to die. You're sending mixed signals there. Do you like me or do you hate me? Because wanting to die is kind of like a hate type of thing. But that's not even hate. That's like, you're just being weird, Sayori. That's how I feel. And, that's enough, Sayori, you weirdo. I don't want you to hurt anymore, so I'll kill you. I slide my hand down Sayori's, arm, okay, and squeeze her hand in my own. Jesus, don't start a sentence off like I slide my hand down her. That just sends the wrong message, my dude. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Wait, what? Did you say that earlier? That's such a weird thing to say. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. Oh my god, what's happening? And that's what I'm going to give to you. No. Ah, crap. Save. And let's go back. I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's see what this says. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, and her entire life apparently, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sorry, forces. Nah, I don't want her to be sad. Boom. Let's go back to that load game and see what we can do here. Boom. I love you. Eh? Oh, that might have been wrong. Those are my true feelings. Crap, this is gonna be bad. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. Crap. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me, baby. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. Jesus, don't call them burdens then, you jerk. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy, baby. Jungana. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Boom! High five. I think that was the right choice. Maybe she won't be sad now. Wraps her arms tightly around me, unless she stabs me in the back, like literally, with a knife. Jungana, is this really okay? Yeah, sure. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Jungana. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Da-da-da. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now, yes? Jesus, 10,000 likes. Impressive. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? Because you have depression. That's like a lifelong thing, my dude. Like, you need meds and, therapy. I don't know. You can't expect depression to just go away because some hunk like me hugs you. They're not going away at all, Jungana. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. I burped. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. You losers deserved it. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we are a couple. Jeez, you sound quite upset about me generously allowing you to be my girlfriend. I am above you, Sayori, like in every single way, and I'm allowing you to think that I love you. Okay? Be a little bit more appreciative. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best, baby. Hey, Jungana. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. God, there is no pleasing Sayori. This chick sucks. Jesus, I picked the one and it made her sad. This is making her sad. Jesus, she's annoying. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. Yep, I do know what's best for her. I'm just better than her. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. Yeah, you just realize she has depression. Like, that's. You're freaking her out, man. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Let's go, baby. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. You should have gone to her. Yeah, I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. You really should have gone over there. You just found out she has depression. She was super sad. She seemed excited about this even yesterday. You should have gone and checked on her. You're actually retarded. I don't understand how someone could be this stupid. Like, genuinely. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Let's go. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her, telling her that she's stupid for even thinking that I would forget. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. I thought I was going to say at the same time. I was so confused. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Jankana, you're the first one here. I hate it when there's no music. This is so unnerving. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Why? So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. What a jerk. You stop calling her names. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Jesus Christ, man, she has depression. Calm down. I say that, but I suddenly remember that Sayori told me yesterday. Yeah, there you go. Jesus, realize you're being an asshole, my dude. And I suddenly feel awful good, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yeah, how do you forget? Bro, did he forget that he asked her to be his girlfriend too? Did he forget that type of stuff too? Like, it seems like he has short-term memory loss or something. Ah ha ha ha. You should take a little responsibility for Jangana. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Okay, you know crap that didn't happen around you. You're obviously hacking. You're a hacker. Get this chick banned. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Geez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grab one of the pamphlets laid on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's a different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Uh, yeah, that looks pretty bad. A lot of get out of my head. Yep, get out of my head. Yep, honestly. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Holy crap. Okay. Uh, mm, yeah, that's not good. Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Junkana, what's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from every. Yeah, you need to go check on her, like right now. That's like not a healthy thing for anyone to write. That's a weird thing to write. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori. So, well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What else? What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least to wait for her or help her wake up. Yeah, genuinely, dude, you kind of suck. She's probably dead. This is not going to be good. Even the simple gestures of waking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. This is gonna be bad. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? He also breaking and entering. That's not a good look. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. What a jerk. Stop calling her names. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? You already broke into her house, my dude. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh. Oh, you think Sayori's dead? An exception has occurred. File game script online. See traceback. And screenshot. That's gonna be my new wallpaper. ... What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It kinda looks like it. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Yeah, you should have checked on her, my dude. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? She didn't believe you. You're a horrible liar. You suck. How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try so. Wait, it is. It says this isn't some game where I can reset and try something different, but it literally is. Luckily, I saved it, so I'll check it out if this doesn't work. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And, okay, whatever, you suck. Okay. It, obviously... What is that? I can't read that. That's not any language. Okay, I'm stupid. Oh my god, everything is messed up. Wait, was it always like that? Oh, this is weird. Okay, luckily, I saved it. Oh no! No, no, no! Don't start a new game! Please don't start a new game, damn you all. Oh, okay, that's fine. No one cares about this. Wait, I care about this. What is this? I see an annoying girl running toward me from... Oh my god, she's dead, so it's like freaking out. Wait, would she have died no matter what I picked? Oh, that's stupid. I want my queen to survive. She's totally obvious to oblivious. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend. Yeah. Do I have to read all of this again? I'm not. You can watch the first one if you wanna. I wonder if it changed anything though. I'm gonna read it anyways and let catch up to me. Oh. It did break my TV. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Was that in the first one? Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. No, they erased my queen from existence. Even though Yuri was my queen in the first video, whatever. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Don't you live in Japan, my dude? I'm pretty sure everyone likes anime, not just dudes. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Jonkana? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Yep, you said that last time. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics, whatever. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And in that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. What a jerk, honestly. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Jonkana. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Well, you could, because she's a horrible person. She's a whore, and she sucks. I think she killed my Sayori. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, John. You know that? I am. I'm actually awesome. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Bruh, I know, I'm awesome. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? Oh, that was weird. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Don't be a mean. But anyway, welcome to the club, Jonkana. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Drunkana in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. She was gonna make cupcakes. Like in the beginning of the game, before my Sayori died. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Jonkana? Because you're suspicious. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events and like the festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. I yawned. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Junkana, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm very quiet. Oh my god, what time is it? I mutter quietly. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up with that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing that how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh my god, that's what this game is. It's surreal horror. Surreal horror. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, no. Natsuki averts her eyes. Oh my god. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing oneself, to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just gotten an idea. How about this? ... Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Ah. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Oh my god, Yuri is vice president now that Sayori is gone. Oh my god. It's like alternate stuff, alternate dimensions, universes, man. That's insane. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Jonkana? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, humph. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jonkana. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. Well, bro, maybe you shouldn't have talked Sayori into killing herself, you moron. That was actually just a brain-dead move, wasn't it? Because now you don't have a club, and, well, I mean, you erased a girl from existence. That's probably not good either, but I'll forgive you for that. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find a new member. Or new members, whatever. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. Oh, I thought she was saying that. I was like, what? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Jonkana? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Jonkana, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing, I know. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Junkana, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ehehehe. Yeah, weirdo. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I really feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Nothing is real, question mark? Oh, nothing is real, question mark. Dude, I just broke the code. I'm a god. I'm better than all of you. Easy. I don't know whether there's a question mark. Are they asking if nothing is real or what? Oh my god, where's all my saves? Oh my god, where's all my saves? Oh no, they were corrupted. Everything in my life is awful right now. They didn't save them, Okay. I'm saving? It is currently... it is currently 5 in the morning. I am having trouble reading without slurring my words. I am going to bed officially. This stream is ending. I was hoping to finish this game, but it seems like I'm gonna have to play the game all over again, and then I'm guessing one of the other girls are gonna die, and then I'll have to play it again, and then one of the other girls will die, and then it's just a never-ending spiral of me watching the women I love die. I don't know. It's late, and I can't read anymore with being this tired. So, stream over. We'll watch the next stream. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. It might be the next day. See ya.